What up, guys? This is Cheevo Guides back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on the 6,000 gamer score update for Cruz Brothers. Yeah, you heard that right. This game got updated to 6,000G. Now, this game is published and developed by DCF Studios. They actually have another game with easy achievements called Tony and Clyde that just got updated, but for this one, it got updated from 5,000G to 6,000G. Now, if you're not caught up quite yet, I do have video guides for the base 1000G as well as each update. I'll get you guys some links down in the description below if you're not caught up quite yet. It's an indie fighting game, and I'd say it probably takes about 6 or 7 hours to get the full 6,000G. However, in terms of this update specifically, it really only takes about 10 minutes or less. So I'm going to show you guys how to get all 10 new achievements, taking you guys from 5,000G to 6,000G. Now, first thing you want to do is go over to the mode called Brawl Night. After that, just press A on the first opponent and it should take you to the character select screen. The new achievements are fairly simple. We're going to be working with 5 different characters and we have 2 new achievements related to each of these characters. We're going to perform a super with each of these characters and we're going to perform a counter with each of these characters. But again, this is super quick and does not take long at all. Now, as I mentioned, we only have 5 characters that have achievements related to them in this update. And if we start up on the upper left-hand corner, we have Marcus Luz. We're basically going to be getting achievements with the first 4 characters, starting on the upper left-hand corner, and then the 5th character we're going to get achievements with is on the lower left-hand corner. His name is Gabriel. So, go ahead and start up the game with Marcus Luz, and once the fight starts, you just want to button mash A. That's your regular jab, and if you button mash A, you're going to keep hitting your opponent in the face over and over again, and you're going to start to realize that your special bar is going to start to fill. Your special meter is at the lower left-hand corner of the screen, and once it fills, it's going to turn into a crown. Once that meter is full and you have that crown, you can press left trigger to use your super. This is going to unlock our first achievement in the update related to using the super with Marcus Luz. Now, as I mentioned, we have 2 achievements for each of the characters that we're using, so don't quit quite yet. What you need to do is fill up your special meter again. If you happen to kill your opponent, it's all good. There's a round 2 and your meter's going to stay where it's at. Now, once you get your special meter filled for the second time, you'll have that crown once again, and this time, instead of pressing left trigger for your super, you want to press LB and RB at the same time to perform a counter. So basically, just make sure you have that crown and keep mashing LB and RB at the same time. Once the computer tries to hit you, you're going to execute your counter, unlocking your second achievement with Marcus Luz. After you unlock his second achievement, we can go back to the main menu. We're going to go back to Brawl Night. Again, select the first opponent, and this time we're going to select the second character. That character being Felipe Cruz. He's to the right of our first character, Marcus Luz. Once you start up the fight, again, just mash the A button with those jabs until you fill up your special meter. Same thing as last time, once it's filled and you have that crown, you're going to press left trigger to use your special, or as the game calls it, your super. After you use your super with Felipe Cruz, what you want to do is button mash A again until you fill your meter for the second time. Once it's filled and you have that crown once again, this time we're going to perform our counter. To do this, again, you hold down LB and RB at the same time while your opponent is striking you. Really, all you got to do is just make sure your meter is filled, button mash LB and RB at the same time, and eventually you'll execute your counter, unlocking your second achievement with Felipe Cruz. So far, we have 4 out of the 10 new achievements. Next, go back to Brawl Night and select the third character, which is Igor Cruz. Same thing with this character, guys. We're going to button mash A until we get our special meter filled. Once your special meter is full, what you want to do is press left trigger to use your super. That's going to unlock the achievement related to using your super with Igor Cruz. And then after that, charge up your special meter just one more time and execute the counter with Igor Cruz. This is going to unlock the second achievement related to Igor Cruz. And then we can go back to the main menu, go to Brawl Night, and we're going to do the same thing with our 4th character. The 4th character that has achievements related to him in the update is Claudio. He's to the right of the last character that we selected, Igor. Here he is, Claudio. Again, he is the 4th character from the upper left-hand corner. And this time we got to do the same exact thing. Fill up your special meter, press down LT to use your super. After you get your achievement for using your super with Claudio, you want to fill it up again and press LB and RB at the same time to use your counter with Claudio. At that point, you unlock your second achievement related to Claudio, and we only have 2 more achievements in this update, both of which are related to the character Gabriel. So, go back to the main menu, go back to Brawl Night, select the first opponent, and go to the character select screen. Now, Gabriel isn't located next to the other characters that we were playing with. He's actually located on the bottom left-hand corner of the character selection screen. And as you can imagine, we have to do the same thing with Gabriel that we did with the other 4 characters. You need to fill up your special meter and then use your super, and then fill it up once again and use your breaker. At that point, you're going to unlock both achievements related to Gabriel, and you should have yourself the full 1000 G in this new update, hopefully taking you to 6000 G out of 6000 G. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 10 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, Kegger101, Kana25, and Rockmono44. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.